amigos! Are you coming in for the videos? Hey guys, so today we're gonna just be doing, cat hair. Today we're just gonna be doing a first trimester update for you guys. I did one of these on my Instagram, but a lot of you guys said you don't have Instagram and you really wish I'd just put it on YouTube instead of doing the IGTVs, which I completely understand. So there is one up on my IGTV. I didn't put the second half up because of that reason. So I'm just gonna combine it all. Plus I couldn't get more than 15 minutes to upload to IGTV, so it was kind of frustrating. Meekers. Oh my. Oh, I love you. I wish I had 5 of you. All right. Anyways, so I'm just gonna start with like my first symptoms, how I found out, all of that. I know you guys have probably watched my like live pregnancy test video and all of that, but I believe it was June 9th. It was literally the day that we filmed that we were selling our old house that I found out. Like after we'd filmed that, I came home and was like, I'll take a pregnancy test, and I took it and I found out, and which is crazy because I did a backflip on the trampoline that day at our old house. So I was like, oh my gosh, thinking about all the stuff I was doing, like, and because I've had like multiple miscarriages in the past year and a half, I was like freaking out, like, oh, I did this and I was doing Pilates, and that's like super core, like orientated, like Pilates. Oh crap, I have to cancel that membership. I've been paying it this whole time still. So yeah, it was that day, and it was after we had filmed that. And it was funny because I was there and I kept crying about all this stuff, and I'm like, why am I so emotional? But come to find out, I was pregnant. I believe I was like 3 weeks, like almost 4 weeks then, because I think I was 3 days away from missing my period. But in my head, I guess I had it like in my head that I was like over like a week before missing my period. But I don't know why I thought that. So my first symptom would have to be nausea, like that, and like having to go pee a lot. So I remember being in Pilates class and it was like 8 a.m. and I would be doing like, I was doing like a jumping class where you have to like push off of a board, but I was laying flat, and every time I'd sit up, I'd just be like had to burp, and I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I was like, what the heck? So that happened like twice before I actually took a test, because I was like, I'm just not used to this, you know, it's just whatever. Nico's licking his booty hole right in front of you guys. Come on, do that off camera. So that was probably my first symptom, and like being out of breath was my like second one. So, sorry, third. Being out of breath, having to pee often, but like not a lot of pee would come out, and then nausea. So, and usually I don't feel nausea that like early on, but I was so nauseous this pregnancy. I've thrown up every day. Like even this morning I almost threw up because I was in the bathroom with Jackson and he was pooping, and I got a whiff of it and I was like, ugh, and I just almost threw up again. So nausea has been really bad this time around. I think it just progressively got worse with each pregnancy, because with Jackson I didn't have any, with Landon I had a little, with Sutton it was pretty bad. I thought that was bad until this one, and I was like, okay, this is bad. Like every morning I'd wake up and throw up. So those are my first symptoms. What else? We weren't trying, but we obviously weren't not trying. You know, you have to do a certain thing to get pregnant, and we were doing that. But at that point I wasn't trying. We didn't do anything to try and get pregnant. Some people asked if we did IVF and all that. I did not do IVF. Like I just didn't. I don't know why people think that. They think that I took a month off to do IVF, and I'm like, I was already pregnant in that month. How do you not get that? But anyways, no, I was literally not trying. I did not think I was gonna be pregnant because of everything that's happened, like having trouble getting pregnant, and then when I do get pregnant, miscarrying. So even getting pregnant this time, I didn't even believe it, because I was like, I know how it's gonna end. Like that's just how I was thinking, like trying to prepare myself, not get my hopes up and all that. And it was just like really nerve-wracking. It was the worst like first trimester ever, because I was just so worried. Like even now I'm still worried. I'm like, do I feel him? I don't know, like what's going on? And And so during my first trimester, I actually lost, a lot of you guys were asking me if I'd gained weight yet. I lost, what did I lose? I think I lost 4 pounds from throwing up so much that like I got to the point where the doctor was like, you have to take this nausea medicine because you can't be losing any more weight. And I was like, okay. So now though, I was there a week ago and I've gained 2 pounds now. So I am 18 weeks. Technically I've gained 4 pounds since I lost the pounds. So as for weight gain, the best I can explain it is like I gained and then I lost and then I gained again. So like from losing, I've gained 4 pounds, but if we're back at my like start weight, like then I've only gained 2 pounds like total. But from when I lost like 4 pounds, I've gained 4 pounds back. But total, I've like from when I first got pregnant and they weighed me, I've gained 2 pounds. So, and that was like a week ago, so maybe I've gained another pound. We'll go with 3 pounds, but which is so weird because during my first trimester with all my other kids, I gained at least 10 pounds. And that just shows how sick I was. I was throwing up everything. Like it was bad. I literally couldn't get out of bed. And because I'm not the type of person where like I can like not eat. So I have to eat. Like if I want something, I want it and I'll go get it and I'll eat it, you know? So one thing that's different too is like I've been going to bed really early. So like I'll eat my dinner early and then I'll wake up at like 4 in the morning or like 2, 3, 4 in the morning and I'll want a snack. And so I'll go out and get a little snack and then I'll go back to bed. And so I think that's helped with like gaining some. But I was just so sick. There was no way I could gain weight in the first trimester. Like no freaking way. I was throwing up like everything. It was terrible. Like the worst first trimester ever. On top of, plus I was so anxious and my anxiety was really high, and because of miscarriages and stuff, on top of throwing up all the time. And I was like Googling like, is throwing up, can that cause miscarriage? Like, because I was literally throwing up so much. It was freaking me out. The next thing that you guys wanted to know was cravings. So any cravings that I've been having, like right when I got pregnant, I was craving sour gummies, like sour anything, sour straws, sour anything. And then I started to get really sick and I did not want sour anything because that's like one of the first things I threw up. And I was like over that. And then I have been like wanting more sweets, but salty, anything salty is like my favorite thing ever. Like I just love salty foods. I've always been a chip person, popcorn, like anything like that, sweet tea. And always when I'm pregnant, I crave like soda. Like I want like the bubbles in my throat. I don't know if that makes sense. So I had a lot of ginger ale whenever I was in my first trimester, and Sprite and Dr. Pepper and all that. So I was craving that the most. What else? What else is like a thing that you talk about in your first trimester? Also, I completely forgot another symptom that I had was like not sore boobs. Like my boobs weren't like physically sore, but my nipples were so sensitive. Like my shirt, like if I didn't have a bra on, if my shirt like brushed against them, I'd be like, ah! Like it was bad. And it's still like that like now. So I'm really nervous. I don't know if it has to do with like my breast augmentation or what, but my nipples are just like so sore, and it makes me so nervous for like breastfeeding and stuff because I don't know if it's gonna go away. It still hasn't gone away. Like they're still really sore. So I hope that they are not sore by the time I start breastfeeding, because I do want to breastfeed, especially like during this time, like with the pandemic and everything like that. I want the baby to have all the nutrients that I can get from me, like all of that. So I'm really hoping that I have no issues there. I already got a pump. I'm like got my nursing bras. Like I'm committed. I'm gonna try and make this work. But yes, that was another question, if I was gonna breastfeed, because I did get breast implants. You can breastfeed once you get breast implants. There can be complications, but usually there's not. So I'm hoping that I'm in the case where there's no complications and everything goes smoothly, but I also am keeping it in the back of my head, like don't be hard on yourself if it's harder this time, like it's okay. So that is pretty much all my symptoms and like signs. And if you guys watched my live pregnancy test video, I just was shocked. Like whenever I found out I was pregnant, I just didn't think that it was gonna happen for me again. I was literally in that mindset, like it's just not gonna happen and it's okay. Like I got past that. I had a lot of tears throughout this last year and a half, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and then like, of course, like literally the month I stopped, like, well, actually it had been a few months, but like literally then it's like, boom, hi mom, I'm here. Did you miss me? So another big question you guys had that I answered was if we were gonna find out the gender. We have found out the gender now. So if you guys didn't see our gender reveal video, it's super cute. You get to see our reactions to finding out that we're having a 4th boy, which is so crazy to me. Like my friend Keren was like, what the heck? Like that's like a 6% chance that you'd have 4 boys. Like of course that would happen for you, you know? And I was like, I'm so freaking happy. I love boys. I've always wanted boys. I've seen a few comments where they're like, she was praying for a girl, wanted a girl so bad, and I'm like, when did I say that? Like, can someone like screen record that clip and show it to me? Because I love boys. I had 3 sisters growing up, and it was not a walk in the park. My poor mom. So I am really grateful to have 4 boys, and I'm really excited, and I have no regrets. Guys, if I wanted a girl, I would just go to that, like to the place where you can like choose your gender, you know? If I wanted a girl that badly, I would do that, you know? So that's just my honest opinion. Like, of course it would have been really cool to see what a girl... I ran out of, sorry, my memory card ran out and stopped recording, but of course it would have been really cool to see what like a girl would look like, but I just look at all of our nieces and I'm like, that's literally what they would look like. So, anyways, on that whole thing, like I'm really excited to be having a 4th boy. I knew it was a boy. Like I just knew it. I couldn't picture a girl. I feel like if it was a girl, I would at least be able to even picture it, but I literally could not picture it. So, mother's intuition was right, and anyone who guessed, congrats, you were right. And we do have a name. That was another thing. We've had this name picked out since last year whenever we first got pregnant, because I was like, oh, it's probably a boy, so let's look at boy names. And it just came to us one day. Actually, Khoa picked it out, and I'm in love with it. No one has guessed it yet. A lot of people have been leaving like comments saying, oh, it should be this name or that name, and no one said it yet. But we will announce the name. We just don't know the middle name yet. So as soon as we get the full name, I don't know when that will be. It'll either be soon or while we're in the hospital. I don't know. So once we have the full name, we will announce it to you guys. But yeah, I'm excited. That is basically it for my first trimester update. I want to go through some of these questions that you guys were asking though. And then I will show you my belly, and that'll be that. Okay, so are you gonna do a names we love but won't be using video? I do want to do this. I love watching those. We actually didn't have any girl names picked out, so I'll need to go through and like pick out some girl names that I would have liked and all of that. And I have a few boy names that I liked, and we'll probably do that. Yes. Are you scared for labor? I'm not scared for, I'm scared for going into labor before my scheduled C-section, because I did that with all my boys. I went into labor, but like I don't dilate. So I'm just having these painful ass freaking contractions and nothing is happening. But, and then they go and do an emergency C-section from there. But I'm hoping that I can just have one of those relaxed, walk into the hospital, get my C-section at the right time type things, which I'm hoping for this pregnancy, especially because the due date is so close to Landon's birthday. I'm hoping I make it like as far away from Landon's birthday as I can, so that there's kind of a gap there. But also I know at like 37 weeks I'm gonna be like, get this baby out of me. But I am scared to go into labor early, because I really want to have that experience where we just wake up and walk in and have my epidural and then have a C-section and be done. So hopefully, I can only hope. Is this the last baby? That is a huge question. Me and Khoa always say yes, it's the last baby. Like with Sutton, I was so done. I was like so done. And then I'm so young though that like it just hits me again, you know? But I've always said, like, because we started our family so young, I want to keep it like that. Like we didn't start our family at 22 just to then get pregnant at 38, you know? I want, like, and no hate to anyone who doesn't want to get pregnant. Like, obviously do whatever you want to do until you're 30. Like, that's usually what people do, is wait till they're 30, blah, 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 blah. But that's not how I wanted to do it. So I didn't do it that way. And So I just don't, after I turn 30, which I'll be 30 in 2 years, oh my god, I don't want to have any more kids. So if it happens before then maybe. I don't know. They always say that your last is an oops, so I'm nervous that I'll be like 38, the kids are all grown, and then whoopsies, you know? So I'm gonna say this is our last baby, but deep down, I don't know. I don't know. I just love them. They're so cute. Okay, people are asking about the nursery. If you don't follow our vlogging channel, I did talk a little bit on there. The baby probably won't have a nursery till he is like nine months or past a year, you know, because we typically keep the babies in our room for at least the first 4 months, but our mom is living with us. My mom is living with us, and she's in the room that would be the baby's room. So unless we decide to like bunk up the kids or something, then he probably won't have a nursery for a while, which is fine, because I honestly feel like I'm never gonna put this baby down because of everything that's happened and all the miscarriages and everything. I just want to like never ever let him go. So I know I say that now and then I'm gonna be like sleep deprived and like someone take him, but that's just how I feel right now. So we'll see. There will be a nursery eventually, you know, and we have 5 bedrooms, so we're just using one as an office right now. So who knows, we might swap that out, or we'll see. Baby haul. There will be a baby haul coming. I have so much baby stuff and I'm so excited. Once I found out it was a boy, I was like, shop, shop, shop. Because I have nothing newborn, nothing. Because I got rid of everything because I thought we were done having babies. Someone's asking about the first, like this is just turning into a Q&A, not really first trimester anymore, but best places for maternity clothes. I don't buy maternity clothes because they're twice the price and you only wear them while you're pregnant. I just get a little bigger of normal clothes because it'll fit me after the baby too, because you don't lose all the weight like right away. And I like being in baggy clothes like after I have a baby. So no, I just shop at like Forever 21 is cheap, and Shein, and actually Shein's maternity clothes are actually really good, and they're cheap obviously because it's like $12, but that's literally what you need. It's like something cheap that will fit you, and it's nice because like the pants have like these drawstrings on them, and I really like their maternity stuff. All right, last question I'll answer is, do I feel prepared? Yes and no. Yes, like I know what's coming, and like with Jackson, I had no idea. I was not prepared. I thought I was, but like I had no idea what was coming. But like yes, in the sense like I know what's coming. I know the steps and like the routine and everything like that, but with 3 kids and then having to do the school drop-off line with the newborn and all that, I'm kind of worried. So prepared but not prepared. I don't know how to answer that. We'll see. I'm gonna take it as it goes. I'm a person who I can't dwell on, like I can't think or prepare for things because it stresses me out. I'd rather just take it as it comes. That's like how I keep my like anxiety levels low, is just like not think about it till it's right in front of me. So that is basically it for today's video. I'm gonna show you my bump. I am 18 weeks today, so it's not the first trimester, but I do feel rather small this time around just because I haven't been able to gain much weight, but I'm sure now that I'm done throwing up, the weight will come because I cannot control myself. If I see a donut, it is going in my mouth. But yeah, this is it. This is it. And during my old wives' tale video, I was like, I don't know if he's high or low, but now that I can actually feel him kick, and I do feel kicks now, which is crazy, but that's in my second trimester update, so pretend you didn't hear that. He's like way down here, like way down here is where I feel the kicks. So low baby. But yeah, that is basically it. I'm trying to get a thumbnail. But yeah, that's basically it. Also, my boobs have grown. They were already big because I got implants, and now they're like twice as big, and now when the baby comes, they're gonna be like quadruple us, twice as big, and I'm really nervous for that also because I know it's gonna be a lot. But anyways, that is basically it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know any more questions you have, and I'll try and include them in my next trimester update / Q&A video. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!